EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for the weekend, April 20th and 21st, 2019. For your Saturday, we're going to have showers that are going to be taking place mainly in the morning and also for our eastern areas. And then I think once you get past the into the afternoon, the shower chances are not going to be entirely disappear, but they're going to be much less and become more stray, and most areas will just remain mostly cloudy this afternoon as this system continues to pull away. Up here to our left here, this is actually part of an upper level low system sitting out here in the Ohio Valley, and that will make its way eastward over the weekend. And I do think that this weekend is going to be a lot better than what people expected looking at this a couple days ago. Looking at the system last night, there were some very high expectations for flooding and really bad rain. And if those of you watched yesterday's video, we told you that there was going to be a split and there would be heavy rain out here in central PA, up in these regions right here, and that includes western portions of northeast PA, and also right along the shore. Well, guess what? Guess where the heaviest rain was? Right there. These areas right in the middle, not much. Not really that much right in the middle there. And there's some areas under a half inch. So this is not a surprise to us. If you watched the video yesterday, and we got a lot of feedback from that, negative feedback, saying that people can be quite nasty. But I'm telling you, we don't just guess at some of this stuff here, But anyway, basically what happened, what we expected to happen, did happen, and some areas in the interior did get over an inch, but it wasn't 1 to 2, locally 3, like some were projecting. And the same thing along the shore. Some areas got above a half inch there, but areas in the middle still are, it really wasn't too bad. So as far as total rainfall for this month, we're really not that far above average for this month as a whole. And looking forward, going in the week ahead here, I don't see this being, an abundant rainfall month as it has been compared to last year. Certainly less than last year has been to this point. But this upper level low is going to move through over the weekend, and now Sunday does not look like you're going to have anything. We're going to leave a stray shower possibility, especially for areas closest to central PA, out in these areas here for Sunday, possible. I think the rest of us don't expect too much sun this weekend. Now, don't get the wrong idea here. We're not going to have a sunny weekend, but showers just mainly this morning, and you can see that here on that 7 a.m. You see some showers, some heavier stuff down here by the shore. And as we progress through time here and go through the course of the morning, here is a look at noon. Okay, you got a few spotty showers here left, hit or miss, very widely, widely stray at this point. And then as you continue through the afternoon, this just goes away. All right, so just mainly this morning, most of it's going to be before noon, and then we get down to just a stray opportunity in the early afternoon before everything clears out everywhere, and the system pulls away for today. And then Sunday, here's going through Sunday here, progression of Sunday, and we don't see anything. There's the entire day of Sunday until you get to late in the day. You might have a late day shower here on Sunday. So your morning activities for Easter Sunday should be okay and should be dry. And then once you get into Monday, there's going to be a system offshore here we have to watch closely. The global models are suggesting this is going to bring some rain to at least the eastern half of our coverage area here. This is a 3-kilometer NAM that says no, it's going to stay offshore. Here's a 12-kilometer version, says no, it's going to stay offshore. And from that point, it just goes straight north. Okay, so it might graze New Jersey, east sections, far east sections on the way out, according to the NAM, and that's it. But the global models are bringing this a little bit closer. You can see as we go through the day here on Sunday and overnight, look at that. It brings it right up closer to the shore, so you get eastern Pennsylvania here into the showers. And that's pretty much all day here on Monday for our eastern sections, and it's a mostly cloudy day elsewhere outside of the areas that it's raining. So we'll have to watch that closely. It's a little shift west here like the global is suggesting, and you get more people in the rain. And if it's a little bit further east like the NAM and the short-range models are suggesting, then you get pretty much nothing. Then you're partly to mostly cloudy here on Monday instead. So we'll watch that closely over the weekend and see where we trend for Monday also. But still, it does not look like a big deal other than just a few showers. Now, Tuesday is going to be a very warm day, very warm. We're going to have a warm southwesterly flow coming in here ahead of this next frontal boundary that's going to be coming in Tuesday night. All right, this is a cold front boundary. But out ahead of this, we're going to be well into the 70s and near 80 degrees in some locations. Further south and east, especially closer to Philadelphia and points southeast for highs on Tuesday. Partly cloudy, very nice. Now, Wednesday is going to be partly cloudy and very nice too, but it's just not going to be as warm. As the cold front's going to move through, it'll be now off to the south, and we'll have temperatures that are about 10, 12 degrees cooler than what we'll see on Tuesday. But still very warm in the upper 60s. Mid to upper 60s for highs is very, very good temperature for this time of year. It's still above average. Then once we get to Thursday, we'll have a warm front that's going to be approaching with the system out here in the west. I think you have partly cloudy skies to start. You might have an increase in clouds later in the day, maybe a few late day showers. And this warm front will move through off to our north, and the trailing cold front will come through during the day on Friday with a few showers. Again, not a big deal, not a heavy rain producer here. All right, so once this front goes through, we go back down in temperatures again, but only by a little bit, back into the 60s. It's not something like we're going to be going back into the 50s here again. I think those days are over as we go forward. I just did the long range yesterday. If you not see that, it is on our website. And I do project that the rest of this month is going to remain at least slightly above average, and then the month of May is going to be quite warm. So I wouldn't necessarily say we're done with the frost yet, not just yet. We might have something perfectly timed, so I don't want you to tell you that, and you go out and plant things, and you're going to kill me because there was a frost somewhere, and it killed your plants. But just wait on that for a little bit yet. Usually the middle of May is a good measuring stick as far as the frost and when to plant things like that around this area where you're safe from frost anyway. I think personally we are safe from that, but you never can be sure with just something rogue. One night gets real cold or something in a perfect setup, and then it'll ruin everything. So don't do that yet. But I do think going forward, the whole idea here is we're going to stay warm. And going into the month of May, May looks like a very warm month as well relative to average. I know May's already getting warmer, and you're more typically getting closer to into the 70s for average highs at that point. And we might be flirting with 80 several times during the month of May with the above average temperatures expected. So look for that going forward. I'll have more next week. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Happy Easter. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for April 20th and 21st, 2019. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.